follow the rhythm. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 237 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and today I want to talk about something I struggled with myself this morning. Rhythm. If you've been listening, I recently introduced the weekend drop. Shorter episodes, just one simple idea, specially dedicated for the weekend. And honestly, it was such a relief. It removed the pressure of producing full-length episodes on the weekends. That change, that shift, gave me more space and improved the rhythm of my week. But then today, Monday. And it was difficult coming here. The same rhythm I felt over the weekend, gone. I felt stuck between the lightness of Saturday, Sunday, and the weight of Monday. And it made me realize that rhythm is not just about effort. It's about the transitions we put ourselves through. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. Think of rhythm like a pendulum. If it swings just a little left, then just a little right, you feel steady. Tick, tock. Tick, tock. But the moment it swings too far out, it takes forever to come back. And it comes fast. So you gotta follow all the way to the right and run all the way to the left. It gets tiring. That's how life feels when our extremes are too extreme. And that was me today. Weekend episodes were light, refreshing, easy to record. The weekend itself was very chill, relaxing. I had time for myself, with friends. Overall, I really tuned down the rhythm. And unfortunately, Monday came. And suddenly, I had to swing all the way back into full focus, work, structure, routine. It felt like my pendulum had gone too far and I was waiting for it to come back to the center. Problem is that Monday was already there. And I realized this isn't just about the podcast. It's life. Every time we let our pendulum swing too far in one direction, too much rest, too much grind, too much anything, we paid for it when it comes back. Think about your own week. Maybe you spend the whole week doing nothing. Then expect yourself to be a machine on Monday. Or you push yourself into 3 days of overwork. Then crush into total shutdown. The extremes feel good in the moment. They feel like a solution. But they mess up your whole rhythm. Because here's the thing. The farther the pendulum swings, the longer it takes to find balance again. And that delay is what leaves us feeling drained, frustrated, or even guilty. You're not broken. Your rhythm just lost its middle. Now, let's be clear. Extremes aren't always bad. They can be useful. A vacation, a crazy new challenge, a special project, those moments take us to the edges of experience. And to be honest, that's the only way to grow. But in order to be able to be in that position, to thrive from that position, your middle ground should be stable. You should know your rhythm. Because the beauty of those extremes is that you don't bring back the whole swing. You just take a piece. You try something new on vacation, maybe you bring a part of it into your normal life. You test a new extreme routine, maybe you simplify it and you manage to add it to your regular one. And that's the thing. Only one element stays, not the whole flow, not the whole swing. That's how extremes become tools, not traps. But here's the danger. When your day-to-day is nothing but extremes, the pendulum never settles. You're always waiting for it to return, maybe running after it, but you're always out of sync. And life feels like a chase instead of a rhythm. So the key is this. Keep your everyday swings close to the center. Don't make Monday feel like a different planet from Sunday. Don't make your workday so overloaded that your weekend has to be a pure escape. Keep the rhythm steady enough that you can recover quickly and adapt easily. That might mean leaving buffers in your plan, saying no even when you could technically fit one more task, allowing yourself to enjoy something unproductive without guilt. It's not about being lazy, it's about building rhythm that lasts. So here's my challenge for you. Notice your pendulum this week. Are you swinging too far into overwork? Too far into procrastination? Ask yourself, what would it look like if I kept my extremes closer to the middle? For me, the weekend drop was exactly that. Keeping my pendulum from swinging too far, trying to do too much every single day. But this needs adaptation, so it will take a bit until I will find the rhythm again. Because even though today was tough, I can already feel that the rhythm will start stabilizing soon enough. So remember, rhythm isn't about perfection. It's about keeping the beat steady enough that you can keep moving. Thank you very much for listening. That was all for today from the Shower Podcast. Let me know in the comments what is your pendulum and how you're dealing with it. And as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.